I think studying advertising at Humber College is the best start point for anyone who wants to get into the advertising industry. Aside from just learning the creative process or learning how to manage campaigns from start to finish, Humber College gives you the confidence to go out into the working world and take on any challenge that's put in front of you. And I think that speaks volumes to what you can do with your education here at Humber.
The most beneficial part of the program is how collaborative it is. Not only I was working with the students in my own program, but it also gave me a chance to collaborate with different students from other advertising streams. We worked together on projects with clients, which mimicked a real-world ad agency.
I think the reason my colleague recommended the advertising copywriting program is because it's very focused on building a portfolio. All the assignments helped me build a strong portfolio that helped me get my first internship, first job, and the career that I have today. Our classes were really like the real world. I had to come up with creative ideas quickly and juggle multiple projects at the same time. When I started working in the industry, I noticed that everything I learned in the program was transferable. Everything I was doing in class is what I was also doing at work.
So the studio classes are very important to the advertising account management program because they actually allow the potential and the future account managers to actually work with creative teams. So you're able to actually work with art directors and copywriters, and you get a real world experience of kind of what's going to happen. You go from strategy to developing creative briefs to handing it over to your creative teams, and then you get to watch as they create, big ideas, they create advertisements, and then you also get to reel them back and double check that what they're creating matches the strategy, matches the brief, and it will also be something that the client can benefit from.
Back home in India, I did have 5 years of experience in account management. Before actually jumping into working in Canada, I wanted to understand the nuances of being an account manager. So when I decided to come and study at Humber, I think it was one of the best things I did because we actually had one of the top 6 banks in Canada come into our class and they gave us a brief and we had to pitch into the client presentation. That was a fantastic experience because to get the opportunity to present when you're studying, I think is one of the best things to happen to a student. And so I entered the advertising industry here in Toronto with a lot more confidence.
Placement for the account management program is super important because for me, what a placement has always meant is that it gives you the opportunity to go and apply everything you've learned throughout your time here at Humber, but it also gives you the opportunity for you to go and try other things. So what I believe is that when you go to the advertising account management program at Humber, you're taught how to be a great account manager, but you also touch on other trades in advertising. You touch on strategy, you touch on how to be a media buyer, you touch on how to be a project manager. And when you go in as an intern or you get a work placement at an agency, they're more open to let you try other things for you to figure out what you like and where you really excel.
So having Humber on your resume carries a lot of cachet because the program's rigorous, and when your employers see that you've studied at Humber, they know that you have the skills needed to fill the role.